Good morning, children. Today I am going to discuss about the preparation of double column cash book. So you already know what is cash book. Cash book is used to prepare cash receipts and cash payment. So in a business organization, most of the transactions are through bank. So it is very necessary. That means, despite the fact that there are numerous bank transactions on daily basis in any business entity, a business entity has cash transactions as well. It is therefore appropriate for every business organization to keep cash book with the cash and bank column. This is known as double column cash book. So here in simple column cash book, we learned debit side one amount column will be there, credit side one amount column will be there. In double column cash book, there are two amounts column. That is one debit side two amounts column and credit side also two amounts column. Debit side one cash amount and another bank amount column. There also in payment side or credit side, there is one cash amount column and one bank amount. The documents used to record the transactions, bank related transactions in the cash book. One is paying slip. It is used to deposit cash and check in the bank account. The another one is checks. The check is used for withdrawing money from the bank, or we have to make any payments to the any customers or suppliers, or we are making any payments through bank. We used to use check. So two documents we used to record the transactions. One is pay slip and another one is checks. So there are two amounts column on each side, separate column for cash and bank on debit and credit side. All payments into bank account recorded on bank column on debit side. Very important. All payments into bank. All payments into bank account recorded on bank column on debit side. All payments from bank account recorded on bank column on credit side. That means if anything is issued, paid through check, then it will come on the credit side. So how to prepare a double column cash book? Start with the opening balances of cash and bank. Normally cash and bank shows a debit balance and therefore opening balance is shown on the debit side. So we'll write to balance brought down. So cash column and bank column. Suppose if the question it is given balance in cash in hand, cash at bank, then we will write on the debit side to balance brought down, cash column and bank column. If the bank shows a credit balance or overdraft, opening balance is shown on the credit side of bank column. This will happen only to bank. Always cash book will have a debit balance. Only if the bank is having an overdraft balance or credit balance is given, so the opening balance will write on the credit side of bank column. You know already overdraft is a situation when the cash withdrawn exceeds the amount of deposit. Another important aspect regarding the preparation of double column cash book, very important, check received is deposited in the same day will record in the bank column on receipt side. Receipt side means debit side. When check is received from a person and that check is deposited on the same day, it will record on the debit side or receipt side of bank column. Another case, check received deposited on another day. So on the date of receipt we are not deposited into the bank. That time we will treat it as a check in hand. On the date of receipt or on the date the check is received, it is treated as check in hand and we will pass a journal entry. Suppose see the example, check received from Ram rupees 5,000. That means if it is not deposited in the bank. So we will write journal entry, check in hand account up to Ram account 5,000. So after that, when we are depositing into that particular check in hand to the bank on the date of deposits, again we will record on the receipt side. Receipt side means debit side of bank column as check in hand. Journal entry will be bank account up to check in hand. So the posting will be in the double column cash book. It will come on the debit side to check in hand. Amount will write on the bank column. Suppose if that check we deposited into the bank is dishonored, that means it is cancelled. So if the above case Ram's check is dishonored, so bank informed that okay, Ram's check is dishonored, then it will write on the credit side of double column cash book. In the bank column we will write by Ram. That means again the check is dishonored, but Ram we have to give us 5,000 rupees. So three things, very important thing. If the check is received and deposited on the same day, it will record in the debit side of record on the debit side of bank column. Then if the check is received and deposited on the other day, we will not make any entry in the cash book. We will just pass a journal entry. Yeah, check in hand account up to from whom we received the check. Then after that, another date, if that check is deposited, we will write on the debit side of a double column cash book to check in hand. Amount will write on the bank column. After some days, the bank is informed that the check is dishonored. The check is dishonored, then it will come on the credit side, that is payment side. We will write by that particular person name, by whose check is dishonored, that particular person name, and will write the amount on the bank code. Then contra entries. You know what is contra entries. If we deposit cash into bank or withdraw cash from bank for office use, in such transactions both cash and bank columns of the cash book it will affect. So that type of entries are known as contra entries. So cash deposited into bank account recorded in bank column on debit side and cash column on credit side. Same way, cash withdrawn from bank recorded in cash column on debit side and bank column on credit side. The letter C is written in LF column on each side to represent contra entries. So double column cash book format: date, receipts, ledger folio, cash, bank. This is credit side: date, payments, ledger folio, cash and bank. So all payments will write on the credit side and all receipts will write on the debit side. So all check payments will write on the credit side. Check received and deposited on the same day, we will write on the receipt side. If it is deposited on another date, we will write here to check in hand, that on the debit side. If that particular thing is check is dishonored, we will write on the payment side by that particular whose check is dishonored, that person name we will write by. In that above case we are written okay, Ram's check is dishonored, so we will write on the payment side or credit side by Ram. Amount will write on the bank column. In contra entries, very important, deposited into bank. In this type of transaction, you just write the journal entry. So deposited into bank, what will be the journal entry? Yeah, bank account debtor to cash. Bank account debtor to cash. Always if the item is started with 2, that will come on the debit side. So you will write here to cash, but amount will write on the bank column. Same way, withdrawn from bank. What will be the journal entry? Cash account debtor to bank. Cash account debtor to bank. So here we will write by cash, but amount will write in the bank column. By cash, amount will write in the bank column. Another posting to bank, but amount will write in the cash column. That type of transactions are known as contra entry. So double column cash book is used to prepare to record cash as well as bank transactions. Okay, thank you.